Welcome to the Horror Hotel, and today we're gonna follow up a little bit on my last video. In the last video I talked a little bit about the problem with region locking streaming services, so in this video I thought we'd talk a little bit about more about the legal matter in the cases like this. While streaming servers are like they are, it's not always entirely their fault that they can't show you the movies you want to see, as there are a bunch of legal issues coming in the way. In order to understand this, we first have to understand that unlike trade overall, copyright has no international agreement, which means that each publisher has to abide to different laws for each country they want to release their movies in. So this generally causes some problems when it comes to streaming services. From the very beginning we could have spotted some problems with letting the market trying to regulate stuff by itself, because at first some early competitors were trying to become monopolies and being the ones buying in all the licenses. But as a countermeasure, and in order to keep the rights to their movies, some publishers and studios started to sell time-limited licenses to said streaming services. This is why we, in smaller countries with a smaller audience, can see movies being removed from a platform, either because that the license expired or that the publisher struck a better deal with another platform. Some networks, like HBO, has basically just kept their own stuff to themselves, so in order to follow as few as say 3 shows, you might need to pay fully for 3 different services, yet only use a fraction of it. The luxury packages that TV channels had is not a luxury you have anymore. Basically, you're out of $60 easily just to make sure to follow the TV shows you want to see. This system alone causes piracy. This is some total bullshit, and we just let it happen because we have no way of actually trying to change things. It's always the customer that has to suffer for it, always, and for no other reason that you happen to live somewhere where it's not worth it to show you the movies that you want to see. Sweden still doesn't have Shudder, for example, which is something I really hope to use in the future, but there are probably a whole lot of legality hoops for Shudder in order to do it and abide the copyright laws of this fucking country, laws that are completely fucked, by the way, so it might take another decade or something. It's just so endlessly fucking frustrating. I think there are actual ways of solving this on an international scale, because we have solved other things through treaties before, obviously, and we could have international courts for protecting copyright if needed be. The way things work right now is just messy, because each and every country has their own laws. Fair use is one such thing that could be leveled up to some kind of international standard. It just feels that we are dragging our feet because there's still so many non-technical persons in leading positions today that these type of issues are never truly discussed. And I mean, it's not like there aren't solutions for it. If the publishers really wanted to, because we have seen it before, and I mentioned it in the last video, which was how Star Trek is shown on CBS, specifically in US and Canada, but Netflix everywhere else. But basically, I think that we're just seeing the beginning of an even more fragmented market before anything is really solved. And we can all enjoy that we went from old technology like TV with network packages, and instead of having 300 channels, you will now have 300 streaming subscriptions, and we all have to eat dust because they want all of your money. Thank you everyone for watching this video. I really hope you appreciate it, and if you don't, you can also leave a dislike, I guess. Whatever you do, in whatever way you interact with this video, it's gonna be good for me, I think, so just do it. Hey, follow me on Twitter as well while you're at it, why not? I will be back with more videos soon. Thank you everyone for listening. All information are down below.